Happy New Year, everyone! Hope you've all had an amazing New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, night, morning, afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed your days today and yesterday. But we're moving straight on into the Odyssey again to finish it off. Last 2 levels. Should be fine with just Oban for now. And then we can pop down. Ooh, where do we want our crossbow master? Maybe here? Maybe close by, but not too close. I think around here will be good. So we'll put him here. Put our ninja a little bit closer. And then we'll find a place for our alchemist later on. So, it's new year. New us. New me. New you. New everyone. New way to mess up writing the date. I'm going to be putting 2020 down for a while, I feel. But yes. If you've come up with New Year's resolutions, great for you. If not, don't stress. You still have time if you care about that. You don't have to do something every day. It can be something every week, every month, every however so often. If you're trying to form a habit, or if you just want to complete one specific thing, then go for that. I personally am going to try my best to learn how to drive properly. Like, I've got my L's, but I don't have my P's or my full license just yet, so I'm going to be trying my best to do that. And I'm also going to be trying my best to learn another language this year. So every day I'm going to keep a little book. It's just like a little empty notebook, and I'm just going to write down all the words that I learn and try my best to speak it relatively fluently by the end of this year. So those are my goals. I hope you guys are achieving your own goals already, or at least have goals in mind if you're not. And let's kick some 2021 butt together. Alright, so if you didn't catch the part 1, or if you only need the part 2 for this Odyssey, essentially it says that it's just 1 round, but it never is. So for the first map, it said there was just 1 round, but it sent out every round between wave 1 to 40, and then after wave 40, after we defeated the first Moab, the game ended. And then the second map went from 1 to 60, and then once we defeated the first BFB, the game ended. And then the third map, which we did in the first video, once we got to 1 to 80, the game stopped and we won. So, if we're following the trend... Now, here's the thing. If you're following the logical pattern, this map should take us to around 100, because it's been increasing by 20 each time. Or, if you're following, like, the trend of difficulty, maybe it'll, like, take us to the first DDT this time, instead of the first Moab, the first BFB, the first ZOMG. So maybe today's the first DDT, which will be round 90. Or... you could also think of it, and I think this is the most likely scenario, I think it'll just take us to 80 again for these last 2 maps. Because you don't often see Ninja Kiwi go to BAD levels of difficulty. Like, I don't think we've had a single Odyssey where there's a BAD been involved. As far as I am aware, it just hasn't. But there could be. Today could be the day. So I guess we will find out if we start seeing DDTs or things beyond that level of difficulty. I don't know why, but like... I'm guessing that maybe it's because Ninja Kiwi are kind of treating Odysseys as like the family-friendly, not too difficult, but still kind of a challenge game mode. Like, they want everyone to be able to do it relatively easy, unlike the races, where it's like kind of up to the players themselves how easy it is. Just because it's like, well, if one of you's really competitive, and then suddenly more of you are really competitive, then it's going to be quite difficult to take the top time. But yeah, I feel like Odysseys are just meant for everyone. Whether you're really good at the game or even if you're not too good at the game, you can always do an Odyssey. And then you can pick your difficulty as well, which is just added bonus, but yeah, I feel like we won't be going to BAD levels of difficulty in this Odyssey just yet. I feel like they're not ready to take that step with the Odysseys just for now, because they seem to have done everything else, like custom rounds, faster balloons, more healthy Moabs, things like that, but we have yet to see some BAD action. Alright, but we're handling this quite well so far, so good. We've got ourselves classic Ninja Alchemist combo. Can never go wrong with that, especially when you don't know what round it is. It's extraordinarily helpful. Alright, so judging from the balloons that are coming out, I'd say we're in like the 30s, maybe? Yeah, considering there's rainbow balloons, I'd say we're in the 30s somewhere. But I can't tell you where exactly. But yeah, the second we get stronger stimulant, we're going to be very close to 40. I can tell you that much, because since there is technically only one round, we don't get end of round cash, but it does mean, well, if you saw the last video, it does mean that we get an awful lot more cash in the late game, because I think in the last video we had 5 5th tier towers up before round 80, which is just insanity. Like, I don't know in what universe that would be okay. If you think about it. Alright, so there's stronger stimulant. So our good old friend, the first Moab, should be coming out relatively soon now. So now we will work on our lovely Crossbow Master, because it's cheap and it's effective and it should hold the line until we can get a lot more stronger towers. Alright, I think if we... Yep, Moab. There it is. I saw the regrow rainbow balloons there at the end of round 39. Okay, so there we go. We're just about to get Sharpshooter, and now we're saving up for Crossbow Master. It shouldn't be too difficult. It's essentially just regular rounds until we get to Crossbow Master. So I will see you guys when we can afford it. Alright, here's our Crossbow Master coming up soon. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There you go. Alright, so now that we've got our Crossbow Master up, and considering we're guaranteed to make a lot of money in this game, what should we go for? Let's go for something expensive, shall we? Let's go for our Grandmaster Ninja. I think we'll go for that next, and then see where we can go from there. So, once again, see you guys when we can afford it, because this is just going to utterly destroy balloons until we can. Alright everyone, we are very happy with Balloon Jitsu, but Grandmaster Ninja is a lot better. And look how well these guys are holding off as well. Like, we do not need to buy this right now, but we're still going to. And we'll even get Caltrops just for fun. So there you go, there's round 63. You can tell just from the ceramics that are about to come out now. Second wave. There it is. Cannot get past these two though. Definitely cannot. And then the third wave. Come on. There it is. Alright. What else should we get? Let's see. What could we go for next? Let's go for a Fire Wizard. We don't often go for Fire Wizards. So let's go two at the bottom so it can see camos. And then let's go for a Wizard Lord Phoenix. Just to sort of test the boundaries of how much cash we actually make extra in this game mode. So I'll see you guys when we can afford it. Alright, this honestly didn't take that long at all, but there you go, Wizard Lord Phoenix. Just extra damage piled on top. What should we go for next? Permabrew? You know what? Why not? We'll get faster throwing and acid pools, and we'll just go for Permabrew, because at this point it seems like we can afford it in time, which is just crazy. So I'll see you guys when we can. Alright, so once again, Permabrew easily gotten. I don't really know what to go for now. I mean, we've exhausted a lot of options. How about a classic Archmage? Surely we can fit him in here. I think there's like a pixel perfect spot. Oh, we saw it. Oh, there it is. So now he can just get permabrewed and deal insane amounts of damage when we actually get him. But yeah, just, you can tell that we're getting insane amounts of money here because this is round 78. Round 78 and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, I can't count. 4 5th tiers and another one on the way. So, considering this is round 78, I'm not gonna skip ahead because I think, just maybe, we might end at round 80. So, we shall just check to see if that is the case. And then, if it's not, we will happily get this Archmage. But look how much money we're actually making. And this isn't like an active ability or anything, this is the game. This is the Odyssey. So there's our Archmage. Easily done. And Permabrew, 60,000, alongside the Wizard Lord Phoenix, another 60,000. Is it over? Yeah. It's just as I thought. It's just as I thought. They're not gonna make us go to round 100 just yet. So another map that ended at round 80 seems pretty fair to me. We will put Oban down right about here, and then our Dart Monkey can go right around here, and then our Ninja can hover around here. Alright, let's get it going. We all know the strategy by now, and it's working out extraordinarily well for us, so why would we stop? And look at that, we don't even need to shoot little spirit doggos at the balloons anymore. We can just put down some spikes. Alright, but we are actually destroying this. Like, honestly, what was it? 5 5th tiers at the end of that last map? 2 of them cost 60,000 each. That's like insane amounts of cash. It feels as though alongside the custom 1 round, that maybe they've put on double cash mode for us once you pass like round 50 or 60, because the first few rounds are always the same. I swear it, because if we were getting extra cash, I'd be able to afford the ideal Ninja and Alchemist combo well before round 30, but it's still coming in just before round 40. So that makes me feel like they haven't adjusted how much money you earn for the early rounds. But once you get into the later rounds, I feel like you earn way too much money. Because you can just throw down 5th tiers like they're nothing. Don't get me wrong, it is in fact a wonderful start to the new year, as they said in their little description. But it does leave you wanting a bit more of a challenge, I find. Because if you guys are watching these videos and kind of either if you're watching them all the way through just to see what the Odyssey's like, or if you're just watching 1 or 2 and then being like, oh okay, I can do this, then either way, you'll find out that like first map you have to get to round 40, second map round 60, third map round 80, fourth map round 80, and probably fifth map round 80 as well. So there's really no increase in difficulty. It's just the fact that you don't know what round you're currently on, and so if you're not prepared for like camo balloons or lead balloons, you will not know when the first one is coming. But once again, if you just follow the beautiful Ninja Alchemist strategy, you will not have to worry about that ever. You don't have to worry about not being prepared for those things, unless you're playing something like alternate balloons round, or Apocalypse, or Deflation, or something along those lines. So, everybody knows, you get your double shot, and then once you've got your double shot, you throw down an Alchemist, give him a buff, so then he can pop leads, and then you're pretty much set once you get the Balloon Jitsu and the stronger stimulant. And then you can just dive into the 5th tier towers, which is absolutely insane, but it's just the strategy that I've fallen in love with, and I can't let it go. It's just too good to put to rest, and unless Ninja Kiwi nerf it, I'ma keep doing it, because it's honestly such a good strategy. And there could even be better ones out there. Like, I don't even know the best strategies going, but this is the strategy I've been using for like most of my games, and it's been working out extraordinarily well. So just keep on doing it. And then, I mean, I guess if we're getting, I guess if we're gonna get perma-brew, now that we know that we can afford it in time, then may as well put this guy, like, in between the ninja and the dart monkey. Like, for the first 40 rounds or so, this could be a bit of a tricky situation, just because it's going to be sharing the buff between these two, and we want it mainly on the ninja. But for later on, it just means that we will be perma-buffing both the 5th tier ninja and the 5th tier crossbow master. So it'll be very worth it in the end. But yeah, just for now, he's going to be like throwing in between them. This guy will run out and then he'll have to refill it, and then yeah, so it can be a bit of a pain, but we'll be fine. But yes, new year, 2021. Can't be as bad as 2020, but we won't speak of that because YouTube doesn't like speaking of that. But yeah, high hopes. We're slowly developing a solution to the problem. What do the Game Grumps guys call it? I think they call it the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. It's so random, but I absolutely love it. I adore the Game Grumps, they're hilarious. The Backstreet Boys reunion tour is just ruining us all. I mean, seriously. Backstreet's back and it's not alright. Anyway. Doing quite well. Don't know what round we're on, but from the looks of it, I'd say we're getting close to 30s. Just because I feel like once you're able to afford Balloon Jitsu, you're definitely in the 30s by then. But at the moment, if we don't have Balloon Jitsu or Stronger Stimulant, I think we're not in the 30s range just yet. And ooh, see, this is what I was talking about when it comes to like sharing the buff between the ninja and the dart monkey. Wait, what? Oh. I see. Alright, well, that's a massive mistake on my point. And if you don't know why this has happened, usually, well, first of all, the only mistake that I've made here was the perma-brew buffing, well, putting the alchemist in between the dart monkey and the ninja. That was the only reason we lost that round, just to be clear. But if you're wondering why all my towers are gone, when this usually works, it's because there's only one round. And so, because there's only one round, it reset us to what we had before the round started. And since there's only one round, it reset us back completely to nothing. So that's just a little explanation of what happened there. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch all this again. I'm going to catch up to where we were before, and we'll be perfectly fine because I would have moved my alchemist out the way. Alright, so there you go. I'm pretty sure this was where we got up to and lost, just because this was the first lot of rainbow balloons, and quite a lot of balloons in general. There you go. And then I think this is where we lost. We lost 4 lives there, but we're alright, because now we have our Balloon Jitsu. Alright, so massive lesson to all of you. Do not let your alchemist buff anything other than the ninja, because the ninja is the primary target. And without him getting buffed, and instead this dart monkey getting buffed, we had to restart the entire round over again. And one round may not seem like a lot, but if you know this Odyssey, it can be quite devastating. So there you go. Just make sure your alchemist is only buffing your one ninja, and you should be perfectly fine. Or maybe place your ninja and alchemist somewhere else if you don't like this position, but it seems to be working out for me relatively well. So there you go. Alright, so now that we've got our ninja and alchemist to where we want, we can start working on the lovely, the one, the only Crossbow Master. So there you go. Should take out Moabs with ease, like so. And I will see you guys when we can afford ourselves a Crossbow Master. Alright everyone, let's do this quickly. Crossbow Master, done. Oh. Huh. Well, I was gonna do like a whole montage of me just going like 5th tier, bam, 5th tier, bam, 5th tier, bam, and then just like having it jump from me placing that Crossbow Master to me placing like a Grandmaster Ninja and then a Wizard Lord Phoenix and then this and then that and then this and that. But we only go to round 60 on the last map. So I don't know. We never used a village. So there you go. If you need a village, then you have some spare, but we managed to do it with pretty much just Ninja Alchemist and Crossbow Master for the most part. So there you go, 200 monkey money, a nice ice monkey for me, some points for the event, some trophies, and let's see if we can pick some insta monkeys to get. We can. Okay, so what do we you know what? Ninja has carried us through all of these, so I think it's the one that's most deserving. Let's get ourselves some insta monkey ninjas. 0-2 zeros, very nice. Alright, so there you go. It was a bit of an abrupt end. I was not expecting it to end at 60, but there you go. That is hard. Happy New Year's Odyssey completed. Kick off 2021 with this wonderful custom round Odyssey. So you guys have 5 days to complete it. Get yourself those 50 trophies, or on an easier difficulty if you need to. So there you go. I've got 206 trophies now. I don't know what event will be next after this one, but I think I'm pretty satisfied with all the things I've got purchased at the moment, so I think I'll just save up just in case something big drops in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I hope this helped you understand and get your way through the hard difficulty Happy New Year's Odyssey. And of course, have a Happy New Year. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.